Hello, welcome back, my lovelies. My name is Pauline Violet. Welcome to Empowered Minds, and this is the transit report for December the 28th, 2016. We got a lot going on in our blue skies. Today's transit is the Sun conjunct Mercury. Now, guys, as you probably may know, Mercury is retrograde. Okay, and I've covered that in previous episodes on the transit report. And so Mercury's been retrograde since December 19th up to January the 8th. And Mercury is the planet of communication. It rules technologies, the latest medical technologies that come out. And also with that, Mercury during a retrograde is going backwards. So you may even hear from people that you haven't heard from in a long time from the past. Ideas may suddenly appear that help you to reinvent maybe a company you're working on. Also, during a Mercury retrograde, it's not quite a good time to maybe sign contracts unless it's a company from the past and it's something that you maybe had to go back to the past to rejuvenate, and then that would come out favorable for you, especially if there's a transit in there during that time, like a lucky transit, then you definitely will be favorable because you're dealing with something from the past. And with that being said, let's take a look at the energies that's flowing with the Sun conjunct Mercury transit. Now, with this transit, definitely it's going to put your focus on thinking, communications today, making this a very busy time mentally. Okay, so on top of the Mercury retrograde, your brain is like in overdrive, thinking how to make things better. And so your mind is definitely on the ball, okay, which is going to favor lots of interaction. You're able to clear paperwork, oversight bills, receiving and sending letters, emails, even taking a short trip around the town, those short trips that you need to take to handle business. And so definitely you're going to, maybe feel more chatty. You'll be able to be more open to start conversations, especially on topics that interest you. So that's a win-win. And because you're thinking and expressing yourself clearly, this is an ideal time, my lovelies, to just make those plans and initiate those big business deals, bargain shopping, as well as selling and buying for those of you that may have eBay businesses. Today will be a phenomenal day for that, communicating, okay, those sales or those products that you have right now. And so just to give you a heads up on some celebrities that were actually born with the Sun conjunct Mercury in the natal chart is Paris Hilton at 21 degrees. Very interesting. Very interesting. And Paris Hilton is definitely a social butterfly. As well as Pauline Collins at 43 degrees, excuse me. Okay, has the Sun conjunct Mercury in the natal chart. As well as Gertrude Stein at 2 degrees. So, guys, definitely it's all about communication and the ultimate aspect of that communication. Now let's take a brief look at if someone was born with the Sun conjunct Mercury in the natal chart, what would be some of the characteristics. And so definitely with this transit in your natal chart, it's like a double whammy today because the transit is active today. So this is enabling you to be able to interact with others. Most importantly, it stimulates you to have your need to share your ideas. And that's always a wonderful, magical experience to be able to have that need to want to share expressively, which, can definitely keep you an active mind. And it can make you, sometimes, some of the downsides, you could be easily distracted when listening to others. And letting your mind wander because, again, you're mentally actively thinking a lot. However, it will make you a good talker. Maybe some listening, you could, tweak up on that, work on that. But your self-expression is really strong and it's to the point. So you can, expressively come across, which is a good thing, okay, with the Sun conjunct Mercury in your natal chart. Now, as well as that, you would be able to convey a message or concept with the flair. Okay, my lovelies. Which, that's going to make you a great communicator across the board. And your mental and manual dexterity is matched by a natural curiosity. That's always wonderful. So, this gives you the ability with the arts, crafts, as well as interactive, precise machinery like building cars, building planes, building buildings. Okay. And this goes from watches to engines. Okay. So definitely study should come easy because, again, studying, you're mentally, you know, bringing in information. You're able to stimulate your mind. Your mind is thinking with this transit, and being born with this in the natal chart, you're going to be able to retain the information that you are, consuming. Definitely, you'll be able to read anything from novels to detailed instructions, and there may even be a talent for writing stories, guys. So this definitely could be good at interpreting symbols, font designs, as well as calligraphy. Okay, so definitely you could also have a content with nervous alignment, or an inability to relax with this aspect as well. So might be hard for you to relax because, again, your mind is always, going. However, the Sun Mercury conjunction is generally a benefit influence in the natal chart. And so, today again, guys, is a powerful day for communication. So this is the very best time mentally to be able to, just in your mind, be on the ball. Okay, with favor and lots of interaction. And my lovelies, thank you so much again for tuning in. This is the transit report for the Sun conjunct Mercury with Empowered Minds. I'm Pauline Violet with Healthy Empowered People, my lovelies. Stay tuned, more to come.